I like Vincent's shirt very much.
Right?
I
Yeah,
was just saying the shirt that Bruno was wearing on the show for the finale.
I like that.
Very,
He's a
very
very
nice.
handsome
So
type.
nice.
Thank you.
Well, we were telling him how
It's
handsome he
finale.
was too.
Right? The finale. You
Oh,
Finale.
can't tell. There's a lot of color in this bow tie.
yes, it's a
Mm.
very.
There's like,
Oh,
there you
Oh,
go.
it's
iridescent.
got a bit of a iridescence. It's an
Yes.
iridescent.
Match
Iridescent.
matches. I have a cummerbund and a vest that match it.
Do you
Nice.
have
Great.
underwear and socks that match it too?
Don't remember what I said about being very imaginative and on instantly picturing what you say.
I'm not wearing underwear tonight because it's the finale.
So it does match.
Oh,
It's because it's a special night.
Stop!
Because I don't know what sort of excitement we might bring up. So
I
It's
don't
going to
think
be
we need
very
that
exciting.
kind of excitement. Just
I am
saying.
wearing socks.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's winter.
I'm
Anyway,
glad you, I'm
what a
glad you hit
start.
record.
Aren't you glad you started recording this already?
what a start. Oh my goodness. Okay.
You know what are they going to do? Cancel us?
Yeah.
They
No.
could.
Our,
They could.
our 3 listeners will be very upset. I can tell you who would be upset.
Who?
Stella.
Stella would be upset.
upset.
Jennifer's mom, Stella, is the biggest Baking Scraps fan. And it was
Really?
so, like,
So
it felt like
cute.
she thought we were famous or something because she
Well,
would,
you are.
well, in certain circles, I guess. She
Lovely.
was so adorably, it was just lovely because
So sweet. Yeah.
she
She's like,
kept
she was
saying,
so excited to meet us. I was like, wow, that's so cool.
she wanted to hug us and take pictures with us. And wow, she was just lovely. Actually, Jennifer's whole family that was
Emily
there.
is a, yeah. Carmen,
Yeah,
her sister, is a
Carmen.
hoot. Holy.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
cute.
She's very cute. She's
Yeah. And
hilarious.
Arnold, we met Arnold. Yeah. We
Arnold was
met
lovely too. He didn't talk
Dan.
much, just like Jennifer said he wouldn't.
Yeah. And then we met Dan and his partner, Nathan,
Nathan.
who was also, I mean, the two sweetest people around as well. Like, just, it was so wonderful. So much love, so much joy yesterday. It was such an honor to be there and witness it all. And
Yeah,
yeah,
it really
yeah.
was.
And connect in real life.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So,
Where was it? Was it in a hall, or it looked like a hall?
yeah, it was called a J Lounge. It's like a new sort of meeting space in Vancouver, just on Granville Street, Granville
Oh,
and Pender
okay.
area.
It was Granville and unnamed street.
As all the
Remember
streets around there are.
a lot of unnamed
Lot
street in her
alleys.
GPS yesterday. I
Yeah,
was like,
a lot of
we don't have
alleyways
that
that we
in
had to drive
Victoria.
by.
Yes, a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, guess what Christina told me, you guys?
Uh-oh.
She broke down and bought a Vitamix.
Yes, I did.
Oh, I had a hunch that maybe it was coming soon.
Aha. Yes, yes.
Good
It's
for
my
you.
birthday / Christmas gift to myself.
Good for
Excellent.
you.
Good choice.
Tell them what you did, what you were doing as you were opening it.
Okay, so I went to Costco. The business center opened up, so I went to Costco, picked it up, and I also picked up the big ass bag of the milk chocolate as per your reco. Thank you, Stephen. Now I'm like totally broke, but I'm a happy broke person because I have a Vitamix and lots of chocolate to work with now, which is really fun. So anyway, so even before so I brought the box into my kitchen. I immediately turned my oven on, got my hazelnuts out, started roasting them, unboxed my Vitamix, made my sugar
Caramel.
syrup and caramel. Exactly. And made myself some hazelnut praline and then made some chocolates. You want to see
Really?
them?
I got to
Yes.
have one yesterday. Very
Okay, I'll be
yummy.
right back.
Oh,
Yes,
I'm
let's see
it.
it.
What do you got? Wow.
Let's see them. I can't see anything.
You can't see?
And you did the bottoms too.
Yeah, of course.
Very good.
Why are you
Yes.
not showing?
Those
Oh,
look
there you
beautiful.
are. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
they look great.
Thank you. Yep. Here. Trying to get them where the camera is.
Very nice.
In focus.
There you go. There you go.
What's
Very
inside? Hazelnut.
Hazelnut praline with a little homemade feuilletine.
Oh
as well.
man,
Nice.
that sounds really good.
I was
Oh,
a
good.
taste tester. Can confirm. Quite delicious.
Glad you like them.
Yes. We had a lovely little dinner after we came back from the finale party yesterday. We
What-
were stuffed full of cake. That was a lot of cake and trifle at the party yesterday. It was amazing. So much fun.
Yeah,
It
the
looked
cake
like every
sounds great.
baker made something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Jen made, so they all had a theme of a lawn cake.
Yeah.
So Jen made a lawn cake, and hers was like a coffee crunch cake with like pretzels
Salted
and
caramel.
salted caramel. That's right. And then,
With the goldfish on top.
yes, she did. She had
Koi,
like a
yeah.
little jelly with the little koi in. Yeah, so you saw them.
Stayed
Yeah.
up until like 3 a.m. working on it. And then got up again at what, 5?
I don't know what
don't
time
know.
she got up in the morning.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Dan made his cake, and that
Oh.
was a
Matcha.
and Thai tea.
The Thai tea was really good. Yeah.
Yeah, with mango through it, and then he made like little toffee, the honeycomb toffee on top
Yep.
with like a little caramel river.
He was doing a Wicked theme because Wicked
Yeah.
2 just came out, I believe, on the 21st.
Correct.
And so he made a little yellow brick road with sponge toffee on the top,
Nice.
which was,
Yeah.
it was really lovely. Or sorry, honeycomb, I guess I should call it. And
You can call it honeycomb, sponge
Yeah.
toffee.
Sponge toffee.
okay, thank you.
And Joe's cake was marvelous as well. She had a Dubai chocolate
Mhm.
cake. And so chocolate cake layer, and she had a nice thick layer of the pistachio and kitefe layer, and then
I know you don't know how to pronounce it.
I
Neither
know.
do I.
Don't ask me to pronounce anything, really. And then a nice pistachio flourless cake top layer. And then I
Really
think
good.
hers was like a whipped cream, I think, that she encased her cake in. And then it was topped with macarons, a couple of different types of macarons and some chocolate covered strawberries. It's really beautiful as well.
Mm,
And
as
that
it would be.
and that Dubai, the pistachio layer was so good.
Yeah.
Very,
I
very
wonder-
tasty.
I wonder if it
Lots
was the
of
same recipe as in the show.
No, she created this and she's very proud of it.
Oh,
She did
nice.
a really, really, really good job of it. Because I mean, like I said, I was so sick and tired of the whole Dubai chocolate trend, and then when I made the cookies, then I was like, yeah, that's enough of that. I'm really not interested. And then I was like, oh, I'll try the cake, and I was like, oh my,
It was so good.
so good.
All of the
Beautiful
cakes
cake.
were, all the cakes were delicious. And then they had a boozy trifle bar.
Bougie.
Well, but
Bougie.
boozy too. And boozy. There were a couple of boozy options.
They were, yeah. There was a Bailey's Bailey's tiramisu that I really wanted to try, but
Yeah.
I had
We
3 pieces of cake, so I did not. Yeah.
We didn't try the trifle, but lots of reviews for it because people
kind of
were
put
eating it.
ourselves to work a little bit. We because Joe was everybody was cutting up cake, and we were like, do you want us to kind of help this? So we were circulating with dishes of cake and trying to just kind of help out a little bit because it sucks. I said it's like a wedding, right? You don't really get to enjoy the party as much when you're hosting and you're
100%.
having to take care of everything. And so they're all just working on cutting up cake while everybody is circulating and having fun and celebrating. And, they're stuck
Celebrating
behind
Joe.
a table, stuck
He's
between a
working.
table and a wall.
Uh,
So anyway, yeah, it was a really fun event. And we're so, so glad that we got to go. And we did miss you guys.
Well, we're
Mhm,
jealous.
We were
Very.
hoping you guys were going to show up.
I really did.
You
So was
could
I.
have made it. You could have made it. I mean, really, it's a plane ride away.
My daughter and her fiance were there, like right there.
Yeah.
They're still there.
Nice.
Ah.
How long are they in town for?
They're coming home tomorrow.
Okay.
It would have
Nice.
been perfect.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
well.
it was his 30th birthday yesterday, so I'm thinking he wouldn't want to
Oh.
hang out with a bunch of bakers.
Mhm.
Well, no, but they could do their thing and you could do your thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Oh, well, that's
Maybe
okay.
next year's watch party.
There will be opportunities, I'm sure. We will make it happen.
Next season's watch
That's what we
party.
do. We
That's
just
right.
decide.
Next season, they're already casting, so we're ready to
Yes.
go.
Are we ready for that?
No.
Of course.
Oh
No, I needed a little bit of a break.
yeah.
Well, they started that trend last year, right? Like right at the
Yes.
finale,
Yeah.
casting is open.
I was
Yeah.
like, where's my 2 months of respite
You
here?
get.
Month and a half.
You don't have to have your application in for a while. You got lots of time.
Yeah, the
I
earlier
know.
the better, though, right? The
I want
earlier
to
the better.
plan it. I want to film
Yeah,
it.
No, you don't
I don't
think
think
so?
no, I think just get it in.
It doesn't matter.
They're waiting for yours for both of you.
They haven't sent us an email saying, don't forget.
It's only been
It's
24
only
hours.
been
You
like
better
a
slow
day.
down there, lady.
Give it a chance.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. We were brainstorming some ideas of what we
Yeah.
might want to bring to the audition this year.
Yeah. It's one of
Mhm.
the best things about being together. You know, we got to
Yeah.
talk about all kinds of things. And actually, because of course I still have 3 more bakes to do for season 9. Why are you shaking your head?
Just don't get it.
I know.
I mean,
practice.
you're inspirational, but you should be
Insane?
educated in some way. Like, it's nuts.
That's what I said. Christina said to me this morning that because I was complaining about it, about being, I'm like, I know nobody's making me do this. And she's like, no, you're committed. And I'm like, I should
You
be,
should.
you know.
Mhm.
But
Absolutely
anyway,
should.
but Christina has great ideas. So it was really amazing to be able to kind of
So
brainstorm.
she feeds you some ideas and and then you go to work.
Yeah,
Christina seems to
basically.
be the wise one of the two of you.
Hey,
Work smarter, not harder. Love
Exactly.
it. Smarter, not harder.
Well,
and I get all the credit though.
I think you should do a nose with a finger in it saying "pick me."
This is the guy. This is what I'm talking about. I don't hang out with him for no reason.
Wow. That's an idea. What do
All of
you
a sudden, I would do a theme cake now, just like
Oh.
that.
Yeah, all of a sudden he just changes your mind.
Yeah, that wasn't what I had in mind for my my audition.
But now you
No.
can't get it out of your mind, can you? No, you can't.
But I
Will
don't think
not.
I'm gonna, yeah.
There's no way she would do that. No, I can.
I don't do characters. I guess it would be a good practice bake for a character cake.
Mhm.
Your ideas, which we discussed, were very good. Please stick on that track. You do not need to
It
worry
needs
about.
to be better than very good, though.
We're not going to do a
It
boogie
needs
cake.
to be spectacular.
It will be because yeah, you guys, what she's got in mind is really, really good. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
Hopefully. I can share
Anyway.
it with you afterwards and get your feedback.
We'll be happy to give you feedback.
But if
Okay,
there's
great.
not any snot, I'm
Jeff.
not interested.
There's no, there could be dirt involved.
Well, I
Is that
mean, right
close?
away, I finally see a use for matcha.
Oh, yikes. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry.
Oh.
Please continue on.
All
I
right.
hear shrieking dogs.
We can't hear
That's
them,
fine.
by the way.
It's okay.
But yeah, anyway, yeah. So it was kind of cool because we were brainstorming some ideas back and forth for both the bakes Lisa's going to do this week and then, yeah, what I'm thinking for the audition.
Nice. Well, like Steven said, you don't have to rush it too much right now. They will take you right up until the end. They'll consider everybody.
Although they did on the application, it said the applications will close February 22nd or sooner based on the
Response.
producers. Yeah, their discretion.
Well, yeah. Did they send you guys emails previous years to say don't forget the audition?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're on the list. You're on the short list. So they wouldn't do that if they didn't want to see you.
Okay.
I never got an email.
You never got an
You
email?
never given a chance.
You always got yours in before?
Well, I can give three, four applications every season. They don't have a choice, right?
Oh yeah, because you did a number of different people. That's awesome. So yeah, that's too fun. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it actually. I mean, it is a fun process to go through, and it really makes you think about what you want to put on paper, and then your video that they ask for. That's where I probably could use a little bit more I don't know, guidance or pizzazz or no? Does it
They
matter?
just want to know who you are.
Okay.
And the more you think about it, the less you're actually you.
Okay, that's fair.
That's my feeling anyway. You just got to be
Okay.
you.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
It
I
wasn't
mean,
until like
it's
the
fun
fourth.
making crazy videos and production values and stuff. I know, but they just want to know who you are.
Okay.
That's all.
Yeah. And it wasn't until my fourth video that I was just really just I knew them enough, and you know them now, like all the casting and all the
Yeah.
producers and stuff. Like you already know them,
Yeah.
so it's just like now it's like talking to friends. So
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
like,
That's fair.
yeah, it's me again, blah blah
Yeah.
blah. So that's what they want to see. They just want to see you casual and natural,
Yeah.
right?
That's fair.
It's nice that people can do all sorts of fun things and make a theme.
Mhm.
And I'm on the beach and stuff like that. But that shows personality and fun. But at the same time, you're not going to be like that on the show.
Yeah. No,
Or
that's
well,
fair.
maybe you
Or
would.
maybe
I
you
don't know.
are. Maybe you are.
Some people are like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, I only ever did one little on any of my applications. Only once did I do like a little thing to try to get their attention. I think it was season 4 where I, put in fake teeth and talked British and
It was freaking hilarious.
and I was
Like,
pretending like that I was applying for the British Bake Off. And then it was as if someone off camera said Canadian. I'm like, Canadian? Oh, and then I
That's
come back
hilarious.
and took off my thick, heavy cable knit sweater and okay, so take 2.
Put
it
on your
was
Mac jacket.
Yeah.
it was awesome actually.
Oh, that's
And
hilarious.
and
That's awesome.
the nice thing about it is that Steven has already done a couple of serious ones. So you do a couple of serious ones. By that point, they know you, they know who you are. Then go for it, have fun, right?
Okay.
So whatever, have fun with it, be natural. There was on my last edition, they made the comment that there is something different about you this year, and I said, "Oh yeah." I didn't know what they were talking about. They said, you sound much more relaxed and calm. And
Okay.
yeah, and I thought, yeah, I was kind of intense for the first couple of editions for sure, because I really, really wanted to get on. I was really
Right.
intense, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
when they asked me, it's like, why do you want to be? Because I want to win, And that's not kind of what they want to hear.
No.
Yeah.
For American show, yes, but not
Yes,
for this show.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But
It's
but
totally fair.
but I was being truthful, but at the same time, um, that's not why I was going. I just
Yeah.
wanted to see how I compared more than anything. And by the fourth edition, I was just like, yeah, if I get on, I get on. If I don't, I don't. I just move it on. Whatever.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fair. We can't hear you, Lisa. We can't hear you.
I totally forgot.
There you go.
Just turned my microphone back on.
I see.
Oh, you saw me talking? The dogs just got home. Chris had them out for a walk, and of course, I haven't seen them since I got home. And these boys are 2 years old today.
Oh,
It's
Happy
my baby's
birthday.
birthday.
happy birthday.
Hey.
Happy birthday, Ford. Mwah. Anyway, yeah, I know you couldn't hear them shrieking, but I wondered why they were shrieking when Chris should have been with them to let them in the house. I guess he just put them in behind the gate and then just let them. So anyway,
Yeah.
now let's talk about our recap. What do you guys think?
Yeah, that'd be
Good
nice.
idea.
That
Let's
is what
actually
the
do
show
what
is
we're
about.
here to do because we're like 30 minutes in and probably nobody's actually listening to us.
Nobody cares
Fortunately,
They're
anymore.
probably going, where's the recap?
I know there's
Were we
only
supposed to be
3
talking about the
bakers.
recap?
Hey, we need filler, whatever. We got to talk about
We have
cakes
lots.
and all kinds of stuff.
We have lots of filler all the time.
Yes, that is very true.
Yeah.
I can't believe it was the finale episode already.
I know.
Can't
Can't believe it's done.
No, right? What are we gonna do, you guys?
Well,
Football.
we're
a
gonna
good
have
win.
to find something.
It's the holidays. There's lots of baking to do
Yeah,
Oh,
fair,
yes.
fair.
That is true. That
and
is
bonbon making.
And
for Stephen.
bonbons to make.
Les bonbons.
Les
Yes.
bonbons.
true. Les poissons, hee hee hee, ho ho ho.
No, that's fish. We're not making.
You're not gonna make poisson bonbon?
We're not making.
Fish,
Yeah.
chocolate covered fish, or fish
Yeah.
covered chocolate, whatever.
Filter
That
bonbon.
sounds revolting. Oui, oui.
Poisson bonbon. Bonbon poisson.
I gotta say, it was very strange yesterday waking up and not immediately going to grab my cup of coffee and sit down and watch the baking show because I knew we were going to the finale party, and so I did not want spoilers. But um, yeah,
And
even sitting
yesterday,
there
I
and
watched
watching.
very early yesterday.
Did
You did?
you?
Yeah, and
Oh,
usually I text the bakers at night late,
Hmm.
but yesterday I thought I better text them now. They're going to be busy tonight, so I texted
yeah.
them in the early afternoon.
Smart.
Nice.
Yeah. And so what kind of responses did you get from everybody?
Lovely, lovely
Yeah.
responses. It was
I
we
bet
had
you said
Joe
some
and I
lovely.
had a nice little chat. And Zoe and I had also because she lives not far from where I play hockey. So
Oh,
we
awesome.
we, we talked about the local area, and she actually, and I'm going to, even though I didn't ask her if I could talk about this, she did ask me if I had any advice for what was kind. And I said, "You're more than likely having a watching party, I would imagine." I said, "Just you're going to be." More than anything, you're going to be blown away by the love that you're going to get from your family and friends. I said, so just, enjoy it. Just be a viewer tonight and just enjoy
Mhm.
it and let them throw it all on top of you.
Yeah.
And Ryan was awesome as well. He thanked me for recording my little thing to give him a little oomph at the beginning of the show,
Yeah,
which
that's so cool that you did
was, I
that.
mean, again, I was so touched that he even asked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of
Anyone
course.
even remembered who I was great.
Yeah.
Oops.
Whoa, hello.
I would think
That could
that's not
happen.
too difficult, you guys being memorable, FYI.
No,
Just
that's
saying.
true. Very
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. And what great advice for Zoe, because you were in her exact position, right? You were in the finale
Yeah.
and then somebody else took the cake plate, right?
I think somebody else earned the cake plate more than anything. I mean, I like to joke that it was stolen right out from under me, but I mean, let's
Fair enough.
face it, someone else earned it that day.
Hey,
And yeah,
any,
and it's a different way to watch, right?
yeah,
Mhm.
for sure.
When everyone around you,
Doesn't know.
they don't know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know that they're going to be supportive, but when it actually happens and you are showered with love and almost to the point of, except for the initial scream of yay, the rest of it is very much like you've won. It's a
Hmm.
really lovely feeling.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
they have, like,
they
to
have.
make
Absolutely, they
it,
have.
yeah, even
They
to make
never
it into
got
the
sent home.
tent.
That is that is
That's right.
something that is
That's right.
something to, you can put a feather in that hat.
I mean,
Absolutely.
and the work that everybody did in that finale episode, I mean, it was just beautiful.
Mhm.
Everything was so lovely. They all worked so hard. That technical had everybody scrambling. And they all, I mean, we've said all along that they're all winners in our books. They are all fantastic bakers. They all deserve to be there. And even though it did kind of look as the episode was going on that it was skewing in one particular way, and I was still sitting there when Alan was about to announce who the winner was, I was like, pretty sure I know what he's going to say. But that there was still that doubt, right?
Yeah.
For me, probably not for Vincent. He's looking like there's no way that he
Well,
had any.
I mean, the editing helps you along, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah,
And they sort of let you because if it was a different name, you would have been surprised based on the edit of the
that's true.
reviews and everything,
That's
right?
true.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if we could see all of the judging, we might be a little
Hmm.
bit more in limbo about it. But
Yeah,
then sometimes, like in season 5, you just know. You
yeah.
just know.
Well, when you have when you have the bake of your life for the showstopper, and it comes out exactly how you envisioned it.
Hmm.
Um, it's a nice feeling for sure because you work
Okay.
so hard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you get the judges' comments and they have nothing but good things to say, even
Yeah.
when they're trying to find something to criticize, they can't.
Yeah.
That's a nice feeling.
Yeah.
So for
Absolutely.
sure, for
Yes.
sure.
Absolutely.
But all the like I said, or like Steve said, all the bakers so deserve to be there. Like you guys said, all the bakers deserve to be there. I mean, I looked at all of my scores and they were like 0.75 difference between all of the bakes.
Yeah.
That my scoring, of course.
I-
And there were a couple of
And you
10
didn't
out
get
of
to
10s.
taste it.
No, and I didn't, but you can tell by the reactions
I
and
mean, Kyla had some pretty
Kyla
serious
was-
reactions
Kyla had
Yeah.
one specific reaction in
oh
that
my gosh.
showstopper that was
She
like
started just giggling.
I know.
Totally. And even Bruno with one of Ryan's bakes.
That's true. He
Yeah.
did. He did.
Yeah.
All right. Let's actually recap.
Yeah,
Okay?
let's
Okay.
talk
All
about
right.
Do we need to recap fashion? Vincent, you're up.
Well, I am wearing the shirt that Bruno was wearing on the finale. I just happen to have the same shirt,
Very
and
nice.
unfortunately, I don't have a light blue plaid jacket. But hey, we'll deal with it.
You got some shopping to do then.
Okay, I can roll with that. Sure,
Challenge accepted.
not a problem there. But everything looked great. Everybody looked great, and
Alan's suit. That's the suit that I cannot pull off on my best day. You have to be a tall, slender man to be able to pull off that suit, and he looked amazing.
He
Yeah.
did. He pulled it off a lot better than what's his name from the Talking Heads?
Oh, David Byrne.
David Byrne. That's what I was. Yeah, I was going to say that and I wasn't sure, but yeah,
Or-
that's what it
or-
reminded me of. But it looked really good on Alan.
did you see Justin Bieber try to pull off that look?
No.
Holy smokes,
You
man!
got to be tall.
Oh,
Yeah. Yes.
yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
Yes.
that's a lot of material.
That is very true. Yeah. And Kyla and Anne both looked lovely.
hmm
So
Yeah.
beautifully styled. Oh, this whole season, just gorgeous.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Joe looked amazing.
Joe looked fabulous.
Amazing.
That green color. She was wearing that same dress yesterday for the watch
Mhm.
party.
Yeah.
And I mean, she looks stunning on the screen, but in real life, I mean, she is just such a presence and like just such a beautiful person inside and out. And yeah, spectacular.
Oh yeah.
And that
No,
green color, she owns that green color.
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, she really does.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks
Yeah.
fabulous.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wear emerald, but she can certainly wear emerald for sure.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. All right. So the signature challenge. Who wants to
Mhm.
pronounce that?
You do.
Bosch
I don't have
Yeah, you're the Dutch.
There you go.
You're
Yeah.
the Dutch.
Yeah.
you've
I
got
just
the
I
Dutch
just
one.
wrote on my notes, it says 2 hours 15 minutes Dutch.
Dutch. Yeah.
So-
Lisa can
and I
pronounce
figured
this
Lisa's
one.
gonna take over from there.
Yes.
I have not heard of this before. And I don't have it written in front of me. So it's like
Oh.
Boscha
Bosch.
Bolen, something like that. Bosch and
Boscha Bolen Vlaai.
Yeah, Vlaai.
Vlaai.
Yes. Bosch
Yeah.
Brolin Vlaai.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Bless
Yeah.
you.
It's
Yeah.
a proof dough for the tart topped with profiteroles was the challenge.
Hmm. Yeah, with some
Very
kind of
interesting.
custard. Is that part of the brief?
It's probably part of it.
Mhm.
Yeah. We don't get to see
Some
the
sort
brief,
of-
but you just have to
Yeah.
and figure it
Some-
out.
Yeah, some sort of filling for sure.
Yeah.
So
Now-
a filled tart,
Yeah.
dough tart, yeasted dough tart.
Yeah.
with
Never heard of
filling.
that before.
Me
Yeah.
either.
No. But it's
Okay.
a challenge.
Who do we talk about first? Because 3 very, very different interpretations, and might I say, absolutely scrumptious interpretations. I would have had a bite of, or more than a bite of each of these. They all
Yes.
sounded so good.
Why don't we do alphabetical, and then the next one we'll do the second person in line, and the third one we'll do the third person.
Yeah,
There you
good
go.
idea.
Thank you,
That's
Vincent.
perfect.
Okay, so we're starting off
I've
with
never tried it.
Joe's Poire Belle.
Yummy. Oh my gosh. This bake looks silly, insane, so good. Oh my
As
gosh.
soon as she laid those half pairs down in the
Yeah.
tart, I thought this is gonna be something.
Yeah. Yeah. And when she used the chopsticks to sort of like be able to score them, I thought, damn it, I should have thought of that when I was doing mine.
Okay.
No, and here's the other thing that I she made a comment about. I still have all my fingers, so that's good, she says. And I'm thinking, let's hope that is not foreshadowing for what is to happen next. Okay, please keep all your fingers intact. Thank you. So I'm glad that wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah, but this everything about this tart, the description was a tart. The tart was pistachio frangipane, orange with orange chocolate ganache and poached pear. Oh my God, yum!
Yep.
The
Orange
puffs
cream
were
inside the
orange
profiteroles.
cream. Holy smokes! I am just all over this thing.
Yeah. And she did the shoe. She had two different shapes of shoe.
Mm-hmm.
The, regular traditional round shoe, and then she had the crowns, which were
Yes.
the little half circles, like a pair
Yeah.
of
She had arches. She had
Arches
arches.
to make it a
Yeah.
crown, right? You're
Yes.
trying to make it look like a king's crown.
Did she have 2 or 3 types of shoe? Like she did the ring. Yeah.
Yes, that I think she cut in
With
half.
the rings, she cut in half. Yeah.
Yeah.
She cut those in half
That's
to make
what
to make the arches.
was.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. I thought she did those separately. Okay.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that sounded it looked spectacular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great idea too.
Yeah.
Very.
Very
Again,
creepy.
very intentional, and then her decor is like perfectly executed every single time out. Like you can see if you had to put all 3 tarts in front, right? You would pick that out and know
You would know which one is Joe's?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
it's just
they
everything
stay
is
so
like
true to their style.
precise.
Yeah.
I think everybody
everything's
has their
clean.
own
Yeah.
look. Like,
Exactly.
which is really nice to see through the season that, people's personalities and their design sense comes out in bakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a sign of somebody who's confident in their baking ability and their aesthetic, right?
Yeah.
So it's sometimes when you sort of go all over the place and you try to do all these different things, you don't really speak to who you are as a designer, right? So I was you could tell all of these bakers who made what. Yeah, and I would throw Jennifer in there too.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what did the judges have to say about it?
The frangipane and the shoe were top notch.
Top notch.
Yes, checking off all the boxes. And my comment was, this bake is frickin' perfection.
Yeah. And and her tart looked like it was baked perfectly. Her shoe was perfectly, browned. I mean, everything was just again top notch.
Yeah.
And Joe and Zoe, they actually baked their dough with their fillings.
Yes.
And Ryan was the only one who did a blind bake on his tart shell. But it was perfection as always, right?
Yep. And that's a nice segue into Ryan.
Yes.
Yes.
He was
Who I'm going to say he
Yeah.
made something
I would eat.
I put with 3 exclamation marks when I said Parmesan crackling. I
Yes.
said,
Yes.
oh, yes.
All day. I was sitting there and I kept leaning over to Christina. I'm like, I want this. I want to eat this. I want to try this right now.
You would fight me for it because
exactly.
seriously, that looks so good. So good.
The chicken liver mousse.
Pate. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my gosh. I am making that. I am so making that. It sounds so good.
And it reminds me of from our season, Steven Nan, who we had to make tarts for our signature in the finale, layered tarts. And Steven did not make it to the finale, but he had prepared to make chicken liver mousse. While we all made sweet, although Amy's was sort of half and half with the pea, but his was going to be with a cranberry gelée, I believe he had in it.
Oh, very
like it was a
nice.
gout special.
Oh, no kidding! It was.
Yeah.
It had gout written all over it.
Yeah. So when I heard this, I was thinking of that, and then when he started talking about onion jam and cheese for Ryan, I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm drooling.
Yeah. It was completely Ryan. Okay, Ryan, we're gonna eat yours first, and then we're gonna go to Joe.
Yeah.
to finish it off.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that sounded so good. The onion jam. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh.
It looked good. Like it looked translucent with almost like glass when he was putting it in.
Yeah, like I'm not sure what onion jam is because I would have thought it would be a lot darker, like like onion soupy kind
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
But Bruno called it
A
onion
marmalade.
marmalade,
Yeah.
Yes.
and it had a bit of tartness to it and stuff like that. So I'm not sure what he made, to be
I'm
honest.
sure it had a lot of texture in it.
I don't know.
Like if it's like a marmalade, then you're keeping like pieces
Pieces.
in there.
Yeah.
It was
It just sounded so good.
it
And it looked
sounded
good. I
so
mean,
good.
they used the word, I mean, they just described what we saw, which was dramatic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Was that so he had what looked like caviar on top?
Yeah, he
What
made
was right.
balsamic pearls
Yeah.
or caviar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
for the puffs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ryan, I'm asking you right now, please make this for me.
Or or if he wants to share the recipe.
No, I just want to eat it. I just want to go over and have him serve
He's
me
gonna get on the Trans
slice
Canada, get to
after
the
slice.
Sioux.
Go to Sue.
I will
Go
do
to
that.
Sue. Yeah.
Yep.
I'll let you know when I'm in
However
Thunder
it
Bay. I'll
takes.
be there in another 7 or 8 hours.
There we go. Sounds good. That was an official request.
Yes.
Yeah, that was just incredible, and obviously Bruno liked it as well. He liked the fact that Ryan used a lot of butter in that, and even what a compliment, huh? Like a true Frenchman, he said.
Hmm.
That
Mm.
has to be up there with the Paul Hollywood handshake.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Sounds so
Yeah.
delicious.
Yeah,
And
it was
unfortunately,
so
the
good.
one critique was that his dough was underbaked, which sucks when you're blind baking, right? Because you have more control over your bake, but
Mhm.
you've also got 2 hours and 15 minutes. Like
Yeah.
he's baking the tart, and then he's got to put stuff in that has to set,
Yeah.
and then he's
Not
got
a
to
lot
cool
for
that
you.
down. And that's a tough one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a challenge for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
which is unfortunate. Yeah.
And the other thing I would mention is that out of all of the puffs, the actual profiteroles, I think
Mhm.
he had the nicest, tallest profiteroles.
Mm.
Like they really rose high.
Yeah.
Nice.
And Joe's were okay, like they were nice and round, but yeah,
Yeah.
but his were like,
Yeah. Knows how
yeah.
to make a good shoe in the Sioux.
Mm,
Ooh.
yeah,
Uh,
shusu.
Shoo shoo.
a Sioux
A
shoe.
sushi.
Now we're going back to
Shoe.
Lauren somehow.
A
Chewy,
sushi.
shoo shoo, chewies,
Shoe
chewies.
shoe.
All right.
Awesome.
Okay. So
Right.
moving on to
Zoe.
Zoe.
Okay, this sounded so good.
Tell us all about it because
Yeah.
I don't have it written down.
Well, first of all, I love that Zoe has dedicated the majority of her bakes to her dad.
Mhm.
Obviously, he holds such a beautiful place in her heart.
Yeah.
And the same love back. Like when you saw the interview with her dad and he's wearing the shirt,
He
awesome
wasn't
like my
supposed to
daughter.
wear a shirt. I wasn't
Yeah,
supposed to
a
have any
graphic
writing on
tee.
a shirt. That's too funny.
Yeah,
Awesome,
but
like my daughter.
I love that. I so love that. And carrot cake is his favorite cake, and so this was dedicated to her dad. So she had a ginger carrot custard on her dough tart, and then ginger cream filled profiteroles, and then made like the candied carrot bows as
Yeah,
decor on top. So
Yeah.
it looked
I love how she
beautiful.
was like, I hope they like ginger. She's putting punches of ginger through the whole thing.
oh.
Mhm.
Yes, 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 yes. All the yes, all the yeses for sure.
Well, Christina likes ginger, so
I love ginger.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and ginger and carrot together.
yes, so good.
Hmm.
For sure.
Yeah, very, very good.
And Bruno's comment about the custard that even a professional would
Mhm.
have difficulty getting what she got out of that, like
Yeah.
the set and the creaminess and the texture and the taste, and wow, you can fall
Yeah.
over when you hear that.
Mhm.
Totally, right? She should be very, very proud of that bake. And I must say, I was like, my heart kind of stopped a little when she took the tart out and it was so jiggly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I hope that sets. But I'm counting on her. She knows when she needs to take her tart out, and I hope she has enough time for it to cool and set properly. And sure enough, I think it was like the absolute perfect when Bruno took that slice of it, and it just, yeah, that custard cream.
Mhm.
And that's tough because, in the normal world, you pull it out, it's jiggly, you still have your palpitations, but you know
You
that
have time.
you've got hours and
Yeah.
hours and maybe even the next day until
Day, yeah.
you make it that day, and then the next day you do the top stuff. And I mean, all three of them really, I mean, especially Joe and Zoe, because they baked their tarts
Mhm.
and then they had to put the stuff, you got to have that thing cooled down. And then it's a matter of time, like how long until they're judging is Zoe's going to set up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a lot of custard, and you're right, it was jiggly.
Yeah.
It was
But when they cut
wavy.
into that
It
and
was
it was
wavy.
just there, it
Hmm.
was wow.
It was
It was a wow
absolutely
moment.
It was
perfect.
like in
Perfect.
Jurassic Park when the glass of water goes boom, and
Boom.
the ripples. I was
I was
just
waiting
a
to see
little
where you're
nervous.
going with the Jurassic Park analogy.
Did it make sense? Please tell me it made sense.
It
Yeah,
totally
I
made
think it's the
sense.
only
Okay.
one that could have.
Yeah, that's true.
So, and unfortunately, there was that one little criticism that her shoe just needed a little bit more time. But her tart was so perfectly baked. Like
Beautiful.
when it came out, like the browning around the crust, it just looked,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just concerned about that center custard, which
was perfect.
was absolutely spectacularly
And to
perfect.
see Zoe's pleased face is
Oh,
always so lovely. She just
mhm.
has such a lovely, satisfied after being slightly terrified face. I don't know, or not
She had
not
that face a
terrified,
lot, and she should have, because
apprehensive,
she
Yeah,
and then like, hey,
yeah.
I
you
did
could
But
it,
you
it
could
was,
but you could see her confidence building over the weeks. Like
Yes,
I
she
was just
was
gonna
she
say,
was she was someone who you could see evolving through the series.
mhm.
yeah,
That not that her bakes got better, they got more polished, they got more finished, and that was more due, I think, to her confidence. The more you get reinforced by the judges,
yeah,
because you do, we talked about this 8 weeks ago. You have that imposter syndrome when you walk in there. It doesn't matter how good you think you were when you walked in, you knock yourself down a bunch of pegs after that first bake. And the feedback you get from the judges just keeps pushing you up and pushing you up.
yeah,
And you can't help but become more confident. And then your bakes just get better and better because of that.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Well,
And
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 Joe,
she,
I'm sorry.
oh no, go ahead.
Well, Joe was saying yesterday at the party how when you see the other bakers and what they can do, you're just like, I can't do that. I cannot bake those kinds of things in that amount of time. But everybody that's there is building you up, helping you succeed. Like as you're working on your bakes, you've got all these people, the culinary team, you've got the camera people encouraging you, you've got Anne and Alan coming around and encouraging you. And she just said they don't just make you believe you can do it, but they help you actually move through the steps of doing it.
Mhm.
And that was, to me, that was really encouraging as someone who looks at everything that these people have just done and gone, I could never be in that tent. I could never do that. But yeah, it's definitely, and then of course, if they're moving through the weeks and they have more people to focus on, or sorry, fewer people to focus on, then you've got this concentrated large amount of people all there to support these three last standing bakers.
Mhm.
For sure.
Amazing. Beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have been there, done that. Like, how did you guys feel completely supported from week one right away through?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
not just even from the other bakers, but from everybody around you filming.
Everybody wants you to succeed. You feel it. You
Yeah,
Yeah.
you feel it constantly.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
And,
good place. That sounds like such a beautiful place to be.
Yeah.
and there are times though during technicals when the culinary team would start seeing where everybody is kind of at the moment, and they'll just sort of say, "Okay, people, you need to be about now." Like,
Right.
in other
Mm,
words, get your butt in gear because you're
Yeah.
falling behind, right?
Yeah.
So, and they don't give you extra time. So
No.
it's just like, get it done, get her done. And everybody starts putting it into fifth gear and moving a little faster.
A
And
gear that you don't even know
everybody
you
does.
have.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's just like you move a little faster. And we've said it time and time again, there's some sort of magic time warp in that tent where, you know, things that would take you twice as long, you can do it in half as much.
Yeah.
So it's amazing. I'm still amazed at the things I was able to achieve in the tent. And it makes me even more amazed what someone like Steve was able to achieve in the tent. Because, you know, people were doing
Because
Wait,
Steve,
what?
you know.
no, because you know, Steve is a lot like Ryan, where he would take on like twice as much work as I would have.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
I
I mean,
know
it's
what
just
he
like let's do like three other things on top of the, you know, two things that we have to do.
More is
Right.
more, right?
Yeah, well, that's in some people's opinion, yes. I'm much more of the, let's just do the stuff that we need to
Yeah.
do. I'm good.
Yes. And Krista would probably warn everybody against that, Ryan's wife, right? Is that her name?
Yeah, Krista, yeah.
I thought so. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that was
yeah.
during the mask challenge, I think, of Carnival
Yes.
Week, where
Yeah.
he's like putting on some finishing touches. Like, yeah, I think Krista would tell me like, this is good. I'm at a good spot right now, and you don't need any more. And he
Don't
said,
need
"Hey,
any more.
just
So let's do a little
a
more.
little bit more, just a little bit more."
The problem with, you know, the trap when you start getting into that sort of idea or thinking is that, you know, the more you do, the more they have to taste, and the more they have to taste, the more things they can criticize.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's fair.
Christina,
So gotta be
that's
careful.
what you need to focus on with your application bake. When we were talking about, oh, and should I do this? And I'll add this and I'll add this. Am I getting too ambitious? She says. It's not about the ambition. It's about
unless you know it's great. If you think it's great, I've seen a lot of when Steve and I did the live auditions for the first couple of years. I mean, I saw people coming in with like these bakes that were like 3 feet tall and all sorts of things. They had like, you know, they had savory, and then they had sweet, and they had crackling, and then they had caramel, and they had this. It's just like, I want to show them every single thing that I know how to do, and I want them to know that I can do it all, right? And at the end of the day, it just becomes like a muddled pile of stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I think
and
it's
then you
just
have to
trying
get rid of the extra when that's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the difference though is that you have time, right?
Mhm.
You have time to put your bake together. There's no 4.5 hour time limit. And you can work on it in different stages, right? So I think that's where I think you can be a bit ambitious, but I also understand where you're coming from too. And I think it's more sort of the decor elements at that point we were kind of chatting about. Oh, I could probably do this. Or I could probably do that. Or, you know,
it's like the perfect, you know, outfit. Look in the mirror, turn around again. The first thing you see, take it off.
Take it off.
That's how I ended up without underwear tonight.
Oh, and
Why was your underwear the first thing you saw?
I didn't have pants on yet.
Oh my gosh!
But thank you for asking.
I, for one, am very grateful.
And he doesn't have
that
underwear?
He doesn't have underwear?
Hey, whenever a man does not have underwear on, I am always grateful.
Oh man.
You do have pants on though, right?
I do. I currently am wearing pants.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because my chair is leather, so it'd be a little chilly.
Very, very good then.
Yeah.
Very good.
And that brings us to the technical.
Curse. Yes. Okay.
We totally digressed.
Yeah.
Very deep, dark way.
Yes. And that's a really good segue to the technical, actually, for the crema de fruta.
I don't think I want to ask.
Yeah, no, let's not.
Ask me.
No, we're not going there. So, crema de fruta, a Filipino treat, usually made from all store-bought ingredients that you pull together. But no, the stores were closed today.
Busy work. It's time for busy work.
Exactly. And yeah, there were just a few things that these three last standing bakers had to do in the tent in 2 hours and 15 minutes. That included a calamansi flavored chiffon cake that had a layer of a vanilla custard. They needed to make homemade graham crackers. They needed to cut up one,
A
two,
million
three,
fruits.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different types of fruit and set it in a pandan jelly that
That
sat
they
on top
that
of the
they
cake.
But
that
first
they
to put
had
it
to
into a ring with nothing to set it in the ring. Just a hopes and dreams.
Just a little. And then they had to make a whipped cream frosting.
Yeah, just
Stabilized.
hold the whole thing together with whipped cream in a hot
Yes.
tent.
At least it was stabilized with the vanilla pudding, which
That
is a
vanilla
really
pudding.
good
Vanilla
little hack.
pudding.
Good
That's what-
hack.
That was a weird thing to see in the tent, though. Use half a pack of instant vanilla pudding mix. It was
But
like,
that's how I stabilize my whipped cream.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
we do it too.
It's
and
actually
it
very
works.
smart, right?
It's very smart. It's just a funny thing to see in the tent.
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
maybe they figured they didn't have enough time to pull together a Swiss meringue buttercream.
No, it's
Well,
that's
no,
no,
it's-
no.
it's-
Chinese don't, Asians don't eat Swiss meringue.
It's always
Yeah, that's
always
fair.
whipped cream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
always whipped cream.
Yeah.
And
But,
that's part of the store-bought ingredient. There was a one ingredient they let them use.
Yes,
The store-bought
exactly.
ingredient was the pudding,
Yeah. Well, how nice of them.
right?
You know?
You don't want to have to make your own pudding instant powder. So
Well,
No,
I
but you could.
I thought that with our technical was going to be the hardest technical in the history of technicals for the finale. Well, this one rivals that.
It's up
Yeah.
This is a crazy technical.
Yeah.
So I did not feel good for them.
none of them felt good.
So
Everybody
much,
was stressed.
so many things. So many things. I mean, cutting of the fruit, whatever. But making your own graham crackers, you have to make jelly, you have to make a sponge, then you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to make a custard.
Yeah.
No.
Everything has to cool in time and
Yeah.
set
Had a bunch
properly
of fruits
and
ways.
And to
It's
make the
crazy.
graham crackers just to pulverize them.
Mhm.
That always seems like, really? Really?
yeah.
Well, that's
Actually,
why I
they had
didn't use
to
graham
make
crackers.
they had to make the graham crackers and then they had to make a crumble with the graham crackers.
Yeah.
That's
That's what
That's what he
she's
meant.
said. Because I was going to use a graham cracker tart crust for my signature.
Yeah.
And I said, "Can I have this ingredient?" And they said, "No, you have to make graham crackers to pulverize them so I can make a tart with it." And I said, "Yeah, I'm not doing that.
So you changed your
Yeah.
crust?
Forget that noise. I'll make a pâte sucrée."
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, that's too much.
Yeah, I don't need the extra step. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a lot. But
Yeah.
anyway, but look, as in all technicals, regardless of the difficulty, the bakers always shine. And they came out and presented 3 beautiful crema de frutas, which for the most part didn't have a lot of major issues. I think
Mhm.
Joe was the only one who struggled a little with the chiffon.
Yours looked beautiful.
Yeah, but it was
Yeah.
she had the gimme.
Yes.
Gimme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little gummy.
And Zoe, when it was over, when like right near the end, like I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Yes.
And I was just waiting to find out what it was until we finally did find out what it was.
What was it?
Sugar.
Sugar in
Oh
her
my
custard.
gosh.
And her custard.
And that's
Oh,
when
yeah.
he said it's even more impressive that your custard held without any sugar in it.
Yeah.
The look on
I
her
think you go to
face
the
when
top
he's
of the
like,
class
I
for
don't-
that.
Yes. To which she said it was magic.
That's right. It's
Yes. And it was like, it did look pretty good
Well,
considering it didn't have sugar.
I wrote down in my notes before judging that custard looks really, really thick. So she must have overcooked it, and that helped her.
Ah,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, as
So-
hard as they try to sit there and not react, wow, she had a visibly visceral reaction when he said that there was no sugar in that custard. It was like,
Okay. Well, and the other time she reacted was when I think Kyla said to Zoe's, "Well, it looks a little rushed," and Zoe kind of went like she had this look on her face, like you gave us
Yeah.
2 hours and 15 minutes to make all this stuff, and it's a technical. We're always rushed.
I would like to go back on a season to see how many times that is a critique that airs,
Mhm.
because every time I hear it, that's my feeling. It's like, oh yeah, that's
What did
sort
you
of part of the
expect?
show, right? Aren't we're supposed to rush for all three bakes? And if
Yes.
we make it to the finale, we've rushed 24 times. It doesn't change. You can give us three more bakes, we'll rush three more times
Except
because
maybe
if we're
Ryan.
if we're sitting around twiddling our thumbs, it means that we should have done more.
Yeah,
Mm,
exactly.
yeah.
Well, you saw
So
that Joe was saying, like Ryan did a lot of standing around. You saw that
yes. Like
snippet?
20 minutes left. Yeah, I should be moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. That kind of reminded me of you too.
Yeah, I had at least one time I said that to them because there was full panic inside. It's like, well, panic isn't going to help anything. I might as well just chill for a minute.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Reset, regroup, and move on.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
but
All right.
that's always. I mean, except for the technical where you have no control over it. That was always the mentality for me. Not necessarily to do more, which I did quite often.
Yeah.
But it's like if I'm given 3 hours, really shouldn't I find something that should take four and figure out how to do it in three? That was always my feeling when I was designing the bakes is if it's something that takes three, what have I really accomplished? It should really be something that takes longer, and then it's my job to figure out how to make it work in that time frame.
Wow.
Yeah.
Without
Well,
a
I,
I
I,
script.
mean,
I'm waiting for acknowledgement from Vincent, and all I'm getting is, "Wow, you need professional help."
Oh, the way I saw it was what they were asking us to do, you couldn't do in that time anyway under
Yeah.
normal circumstances. So I'm already counting that as a win.
Yeah.
I was thinking you would look at you have 3 hours to do something. Maybe you should look for a recipe that would only take you 2.5 hours to do that
Yeah,
because there's going to
and then it
be
would be what did you do with your time?
Yeah, well,
well, but then you could focus on maybe some other stuff, or you could actually because there's going to be time where you're
You have your
speaking
backup
to yeah, you're speaking to Alan and Anne, you're speaking to Kyla and Bruno sometimes when they come around. You're working with the culinary team and the camera people, who want to have
well,
specific shots.
you
I mean,
you
there's all of that.
you sort of actually after a while you sort of start ignoring people. You just start talking like out of like yeah, whatever, yeah,
Not always. I think every single
Well,
time Bruno and
you
Kyla came over, they'd be like, "Okay, keep working, keep working." Because as soon as they start talking, my hands go down, and it's like I'm in a coffee shop and
yeah,
we'd have a chat.
Well,
yeah.
yeah, you need eye contact, right? To have a conversation, you need that
It's
eye
it
contact
was
with
brought up
people,
right. You
right?
talk
No,
to people.
I at one point I had to say they came over to me. It's like, "Hi, Vincent," and I said, "I gotta go," and I left. I just walked away
You
from them.
left.
Yeah, I just walked away from them because it's like I gotta go.
Yeah,
They
can you
know
come
you're
back
taking
when
it
I'm
seriously.
Yeah,
done
and they
making
know, and they
this?
know. They said,
Then
"That's fine. You go, you go, you go."
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, those things, doing stuff, in my opinion, like I did the practice bakes at home, and it would, let's say I had 4.5 hours to do a showstopper. I would do my first run through, and it would be probably always in the neighborhood of 7 hours, 7.5 hours.
Yeah.
And then my second run through the next day, I thought, okay, that's at a good pace, like just my normal, no freaking out pace. Just let's see how long this takes me.
Mhm.
So it's usually about 3 hours over. And then the second day I would do it, I would rush, but not crazy rush, but just rush. And I would knock it down to an hour over. And then I would have to, the next day, figure out what can I do in this part of time when that's mixing and I can put that there and make that ahead of time for that thing in the end.
Yeah.
And that's where you sort of gain your time.
Yeah. It's
So
reorganizing and multitasking to have two or three things happening at once.
exactly. And that's why I don't understand people who don't practice.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how you can do this without practicing. It freaks me out.
Do you think people? I do you think some of the bakers don't practice?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, and Yeah, we know we've talked to a couple of people who didn't have the opportunity to practice.
It's not that they don't want to practice, it's just they don't have
And
the
especially
opportunity.
halfway through the
Or-
or as you're getting into the latter few episodes,
Yeah, but
you're just figuring out then.
you're baking it at least once. No?
I don't know. Jen said, "Oh, I just made this up the night before."
Yeah, some people say they just make it up the night before, like, but people have jobs.
Yeah. Right?
That's
so true.
I mean, Marcus is accounting and then he's sleeping. This is last season, right? So when did he have
I
time to
worked
practice?
I worked 5 days a week when I was practicing, and it just
before you got to the tent.
I'm gonna do one bake a day,
Mhm.
like Vincent said. Ideally 3 times I'll do it. Once at my normal pace, once to speed it up, and the last one that I'm going to hit for time.
Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah. And I would probably do the first one on the first day, and then I would do two the second day, and then probably two the third day.
Yeah.
So I would bake it 5
I had
times.
a job, so I couldn't do
Yeah, and I didn't.
Yeah.
My job was the baking show and figuring this out. Right.
Yeah.
And part of it too is that, to Steve's point, he was of the mind of, it's 3 hours. I'm going to try to do something that would take 4 hours and figure out a way of making it 3. I'm of the mind of it's 3 hours. It would normally take 5 hours. So I'm just going to do whatever I can to do the brief and make that as perfect and as clean as possible.
Yeah.
So that's my thinking.
So before you knew you made it onto the show, how often were you guys baking regularly?
Good question.
Not a ton. I wasn't. I mean, in approaching season 3 was the year I did the most, because that's when I decided I really wanted to get on, and I really didn't know how to bake very well. And that's when I decided to teach myself how to properly bake. And that's when I went through every week a different discipline, like do a full week and bake something at the end, start fresh again. I did that for about 3 months. And then after that, it just became relatively regular, but not crazy, I would say. But, the good fortune was that COVID hit. So even though I had a job, I was at home for quite a while. And so I could take breaks and bake things. I don't think I think I learned the most practicing for season 3 as far as techniques and different types of things. But then one thing will lead you down to another thing. You learn one technique and it teaches you another technique, or it piques your curiosity for something else.
Yeah, makes sense.
I was the same. Season 3 was when I really started to okay, I really kind of want to get on the show now, and I need to know more things. And I got some comments from the producers and the casting, and I took them to heart, even though they were wrong. But I took them to heart.
Were they? Because I think you won season 5, so
you probably dismissed it all eventually.
The comment was that they thought that I was a one-trick pony.
Oh.
And I only knew how to do one thing.
They were wrong.
They were wrong.
Obviously were
Or
wrong.
he would not have.
What was the one thing?
Yeah.
The comment was basically, this is not just cakes, right?
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, I know. Did you look at my Instagram page? I do a lot more things than cakes. But anyway, I do majority of is cakes because that's what people order.
Yeah.
But
exactly.
but I do puff, I do tarts, I do choux, I do everything, right? But yeah, I mean, that's when I started taking it seriously too. It's just like you start learning all the different things that you think you may need on the thing. I wasn't ready. If I got on the show the first year I applied, it would have been a disaster. I would have been completely like, what in the hell am I was already like, what the hell am I doing here?
Yeah.
So anyway, enough about me.
No, but that's really good insight, right? To kind of
it's the kind of thing people are interested in hearing, like the behind the scenes stuff, right?
Sure.
And how did you get to be where you are now, where you were at the end of season 5, etc. At the beginning,
we all sort of get to where we are and where we want to be because we have a passion for baking, and that with that passion for baking comes with the friendships that you make along the way, and the people, and connecting with your people, right? Talking to you guys, talking to other bakers. I mean, when we talk, we have our own language, and we
That's
have our
true.
own sense of feeling for things. You
Yeah,
know that no the other people just won't understand.
it's
Yeah.
You
true.
know, who can talk about egg whites and the different types of butter you can use. You
Yeah.
know, so and again, you really care about it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like there are a lot of people like, oh, really? There's a difference? Okay, I'm moving on.
Yeah. And we're like, ah!
Yeah, exactly. Don't come back to the butter discussion.
And just
Yeah.
like I got so excited about Christina's fridge that can turn into a freezer and back again to a fridge. And I was like, oh my
Wow.
gosh, I want one.
I know a TV show that could use those.
Yeah, no
Oh,
kidding, right?
yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah. Anyway, going back to the technical, I don't think we actually
We
We
didn't
haven't
talked
started.
about who won that the technical challenge. But
Well,
we can guess if you've been following the last two episodes, you know that Ryan won and
Mhm.
he took the W 3 times in a row. Holy
Mhm.
man, that's impressive.
Has anyone won 3 in a row?
I mean, I'm sure we can check
Maybe
the
maybe Megan because
stats
she
page.
had 5. She had the most in a season.
did you win
Well,
three in a row?
Megan's superhuman,
No,
so
you
But
didn't win three in a row.
I
You
didn't
won
win
two in a
3 in a
row.
row.
You won
No,
two
I
in a
had
row.
2 and then no and
Then
then 2. Yeah, so
Okay.
I
right.
think Megan would be the only one who maybe
Maybe did 3 in a row. Technical
let's see.
wins.
We'll
check the
find out
stats
before
page.
we finish. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Ryan won and Zoe came in second and Joe came in last in the technical.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that kind of evened the playing field.
Yeah,
Mm,
it really did.
Yeah.
not really, because
Well,
they were so close.
they
Like
were
the
all so
the
close.
technicals were like she came in
Yeah.
last, but really,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
they were pretty close, exactly. But I think what it did do was it all came down to the showstopper
mhm,
at
mhm.
the end of the
Yeah,
day.
basically. But I
Sure.
mean, yeah, when you're down to 3 bakers, the difference between a gold and a bronze is still a medal, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're
And
talking,
everyone
yeah,
so far to that point, no one had faltered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no,
Had a little bit
that's
here, a
right.
little bit, but nobody had and because it can happen, but it
Yeah.
did not happen this time.
No,
Yeah.
No,
did not.
I mean,
no.
you look at the technical, and it's basically a little underbaked on this person. This person
Mhm.
forgot to add sugar on that thing, and then this person didn't have really any mistakes. Okay, so
Okay.
you
So
know,
it's that
we're
person. Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, we'll make that person think. You know, not to take anything away from Ryan, he's great,
Yeah.
but you know,
No,
these three bakers are like insanely talented.
Right, right.
I know.
Which I want to because I'm going to forget for sure. So here's something that when I'm watching the show, a question came into my mind and I wondered, so I dug into all the other seasons and because I realized something that I think is kind of really cool is that Ryan is in the finale without having been Star Baker.
Yes.
And I thought, is he
Oh,
the only one? So I flipped through. There
that's
was one
right.
other baker who was in a finale. Only one other. He's one of two who made it to the finale without being Star Baker.
Who is that?
Wow.
And Candace was not Star Baker.
Candace.
Yeah.
That's
Candace.
shocking.
Every other finalist in the history of the show had been Star Baker at least once.
Wow.
Even if it was
Wow.
only on week 1 and then they never saw it again.
Good stat.
Yeah, that's a really good stat. All right. So we move on to the showstopper, the very last showstopper for season 9.
The
Oh,
what I think is the scariest showstopper in the history of the show.
I was thinking about saying that, about how you
Because
were going to bake madeleines
I
for
was going to
for
bake
Kyla.
madeleines, and Vincent
Kyla.
said, "Are you nuts? You don't
Don't
bake
do it.
madeleines for Kyla." And then here, tell you what, guys, you're going to make madeleines. You're going to make a tree of them.
All of
Clearly,
you
you're going to have to
are.
make 2 kinds. And though they didn't say it, you had to bake something else
Yeah.
because they all had something else. So you had to have another bake in there.
Mhm.
And you're going to, yeah, you better
Yeah.
not be humpless.
Good luck.
They
Good
want to see
luck with
they
that.
want to see them
Bring
humps.
the hump. Please bring the hump. Yes. Okay, so they had to make a meringue, or sorry, not a meringue, a madeleine tree with 2 different kinds of meringues, as you said, and something else on it. And yeah, I like the looks of this challenge.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I
Like
thought it
the
was
end
fun.
products were stunning to look
Yes.
at.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
tower, not a tree, a tower. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we
Everybody.
did a tower for Celebration Week as well, but
Mhm.
out of meringue. But
Yeah.
I mean, this was beautiful,
Mhm.
and terrifying. I
Yes.
could not even. It's
Okay,
like I
what part of it terrifies you the most?
making madeleines for like the Madeleine Queen of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in 4.5 hours, because usually a decent Madeline, you're
Killing it.
cooling down your batter in the
Mhm.
fridge, preferably overnight, right? To really get that nice little hump.
Oh, really? Oh, I've never,
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
I've only made them like twice or three times, but I've never
I made
chilled them
them.
that
I
long.
made them twice, and they were delicious. But
Yeah, they
but
are
they
beautiful.
they go stale real fast.
Yeah, you
That
have
is,
to
You
eat
have
them
to
pretty
eat them
quick.
immediately.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You can freeze them.
Yeah.
You
Hmm.
can. Yeah,
Okay.
freeze them when they're fresh,
When
right?
they're still warm,
Before.
I
Still
guess.
warm.
Yeah, you could do them when they're still warm. Just wrap them up individually in saran
But you
wrap.
don't. But you don't get that.
The crisp.
Yeah, the beautiful thing about madeleines is they have that crispy outside and that really tender inside, and it's warm and it's they're so beautiful.
They are. They are a beautiful little bite for sure. So yeah, there's something a little special about them.
Mm-hmm.
But are they a cookie or are they a cake?
Yeah.
It's a cake. It's
Yeah.
a
It's
cake.
definitely cake.
It's cake. It's totally cake.
Okay.
I thought Stephen was like, yes, they are a
I
cookie.
was.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
being an ass. Oh yeah.
Yes, yes,
Find what you
well,
do and do it well.
There you go.
true.
Well, I think all three bakers rose to this challenge. Really notice the little pun or the
Yeah,
Mhm.
very good.
rose to
They
the
humped
challenge.
this challenge very well.
They did.
All
I wonder if it
right,
was
so
baked on a Wednesday.
yeah, maybe
Hump
it
day.
was. Hey, everybody, it's hump day. Let's make Madeleines. So let's start with Zoe.
Mhm.
Tree of Fortune.
Fortune.
Yes.
It's like
Brown butter lemon madeleines with filled with caramel. Pandan madeleine with coconut ganache. Oh, is it coconut ganache or is it filled
Coconut
with
passion fruit ganache, I think.
Yeah.
Mm,
and lady fingers and orange fortune cookie.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
that was a lot of work.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that the judges had opened up that fortune cookie that she made. But
But
what
they,
did it say?
I
Something
don't
about
remember.
try to look impressed. This was a lot of
yeah,
work to try to look impressed.
it's all roads led to
Right.
this moment. Please look impressed.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Very cute.
I
So,
really,
yeah, it
and
was
then
very
I was
cool.
wondering, like sitting there watching and thinking, did she put that in every single one of the fortune cookies? And yeah,
You would have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fortune cookie.
If
Yeah.
they open
well,
one,
a
because they'll
different
open the one up
fortune
that doesn't
usually
have
in
a
each.
fortune. Yeah. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's just a bent cookie.
I
Mm-hmm.
just mean, did she write different fortunes for each cookie,
Ah.
or just that same phrase on each one?
It's probably the same because they make you jump through a lot of hoops, boy. I mean, when I wrote my fortune cookie fortune, they really because I was trying not to tell them what it said,
Yeah.
and they were really on me.
Oh,
Partly because they know me.
yeah.
and like, what is he going to say? It could be really bad.
You would think they would be worried about Steven, though.
Steven, yeah.
Stevens
No.
would be more worrisome, I
No,
would
but
think.
I have a bit of a dirty mind thing going on. So
Well,
you know,
if you get
Oh,
together,
so
I think that's
sweet.
where the it all happens.
egg each other on.
Right?
You stay at your bench and you stay at
Yeah.
yours. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
boy, it came up to the very last moment when I actually got in there, and they finally said, "Okay, Vince, so you really need to show us what you're putting in that fortune cookie."
And what
I
did
said,
it
"All right."
say?
It said something like Santa or Confucius say, "Always check for fire in the chimney to not have roasted chestnuts," or something like
Oh,
that.
Yet they were concerned. Imagine that.
shocking.
So anyway.
So before we
Man.
talk about Zoe's beautiful bake, did anybody notice her gorgeous nails? She
Mm.
had
Yes.
beautiful nail art, and on her thumb, she had like a little orange slice. Did you see that? And then she had like some beautiful flowers on some of her other nails. It was just it was gorgeous.
I was just noticing them and thinking, how could she bake with her nails that long?
I thought the same thing about hers and Joe's nails too, because they were perfectly manicured, I think, pretty much through the entire season.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing.
Impressive.
That's amazing that she put that in there. Yeah, had little decorative touches.
Mm-hmm.
She was carrying on Jen's legacy of matching her bakes.
With matching her matching her bakes.
Yes.
Yeah.
When she dropped that tray or fumbled that tray of Madeline.
Yeah.
Man.
The gasp, the audible gasp in the audience where we were just watching, we were just, everybody rises up in unison, like, yeah.
But she was completely unfazed.
Yep.
Right?
Oh,
so there she is,
outside,
hanging on to the Madeline tray.
Upside down.
Yeah, like exactly. It was like literally vertical. I'm like, and then she's like, oh, I should have played sports when I was young.
Yes.
Like, yes, great hand-eye coordination, Zoe.
It's like, what the hell kind of batter does not fall out of its hand? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
It's
maybe
like,
she should have played baseball.
Batter. Nice.
Come on, Steven. That was good, and you know it.
Steven, you can't laugh at only your own jokes.
Yeah, actually, I can. Yeah.
We know you do.
Good.
But anyway,
great sport.
But
come on.
I thought Zoe's tree was so stunningly gorgeous. It really was beautiful. I thought her choices were lovely. Again, going with sort of that tropical, Jamaican feel, like, and I think it was really nice. I liked her little disco ball edition. So obviously she loves her disco, right? She had her disco cherries, and then she had actually disco balls.
Yes.
As well, which was fun.
Yeah, I thought hers was my favorite of the three to look at, like just for the design and it was my kind of thing. I really liked it.
Hendon is always a crowd pleaser. That green, that electric green.
Oh, the color, maybe, yeah.
Crazy,
tastes like a cross between
color.
leaves and grass.
Yeah. Well, when you have it, when you eat it, when you eat the pandan.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure it's a very great idea.
Maybe not. It's a lot of fiber.
Pandan's delicious.
Yes, true, but
not fresh pandan.
Not the way that Joe was eating.
Yeah. Not the way Joe was eating.
You don't like that. Oh God!
You pretty much described matcha when she was chewing on it.
Yeah, she did actually.
Yeah. So
So Zoe's was beautiful. What did the judges have to say?
Fortune cookies were snappy.
Good thing.
The pandan, she had just the right ratio. She had all the right ratios of her flavors going on there.
The brown butter lemon Madeleine was a bit mealy.
That's right.
Underbaked.
Yeah.
Good caramel and good orange flavor on the fortune cookie.
Right.
And the pandan Madeleine, as Steven said, was baked well and a good combo of the coconut.
Yeah. And then it's an effervescent display and a grand presence as well, I think Bruno was saying.
Is lemon and caramel a usual combination?
It struck me as something I hadn't heard, but they seem to love it. So now I'm going to have to try it.
I think the brown butter sort of helped that along.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too,
I can
right?
see brown butter and caramel together for sure.
Yeah.
I think it just threw me off a little bit with pairing lemon with caramel, but
I don't know if I think I would like the brown butter with the caramel, but I'm not sure if the lemon was something I would do. But she made it. She's a mad scientist. She's great.
Yep,
that's true. She obviously knew what she was doing. I would like to try it.
Yes.
Yeah, you can make it.
All the flavors sounded delicious.
Maybe it did.
And I love the detail of the lady fingers on the base of her.
That was very smart. Very smart.
Yeah, it was
when she was piping them, she had such control.
She had no lines on her.
I was going to say, there's no lines. And she's like, they got to be even. I'm like, well, why wouldn't you have written guidelines down there?
I know. I was looking at them. I'm like, okay, well, if I was doing that, mine
pressure,
might be the
proper
same
length. Yeah.
Mine might be the same length, but they wouldn't be the same width. Like I would, I don't know.
How can they
No,
not be the same width?
because
Well,
it's how much
if you're
pressure
not
you're
moving
putting.
it at the same speed, if you're not
Yeah,
squeezing with the
Awesome.
same pressure, but
yeah,
she laid them out
they
perfectly.
were
Like that was
beautiful.
impressive.
But she's very precise, especially over the last few weeks. We've really noticed that, and I don't know if the editing was purposely done so we could actually see how she was very precise in how she was doing, and her work was very clean, especially in the last number of episodes.
Mhm.
Once her, when she, I think, when you were talking about it, Stephen, like you can see her confidence growing, week after week, and you saw that precision also being just spot on perfection as she was doing her piping or just all the details. Like you look back to last week with her Princess and the Pea cake.
Mhm.
I mean, there was not a detail missed on that one.
Yeah.
So, and
Yeah.
I'd say this one was up there as well in terms of the precision and the beauty of what she put together.
Yeah. It was beautiful. All right. Now, Joe, or is that how we're doing it?
Yeah.
Like,
Joe's
okay,
next.
Joe, Sweet shop.
Sweetie
Yeah.
tree,
Sweetie tree.
candied lemon Madeleine, licorice and blackcurrant or blackberry, blackcurrant,
Blackcurrant.
blackcurrant jelly roll lollies, strawberry bonbon Madeleine.
Mm-hmm.
I love the look of this one.
Yeah.
I thought it was
so good.
really, really beautiful and really well executed. I would have hated it because I hate licorice.
Yeah. I mean, the
But
pops of the black were really nice.
They
Mhm.
were, it
it was
Yeah.
so
gorgeous
beautiful.
Aesthetically, it
presentation.
was beautiful.
Yeah, it was so beautiful. And now that I think about it, I wasn't thinking about it during the thing, but now that I think about those pop lollies, if she would have rolled those lollies, not that it didn't already look great the way it was, but if she would have with that extra mile just rolled the outside of those lollies in like pink sprinkles, like
Like all sorts.
yeah, and to make it look
Yeah.
like an all sort, but that would have just right over the top.
Oh,
Wow.
But
yes.
gorgeous though. But like this whole thing was beautiful.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to eat it, but it looked beautiful.
Yes. I wouldn't want, I
You don't
wouldn't
have
want
to eat the
those
licorice part, but
lollies
you can have
either.
the lemon strawberry and
Yes.
True. Yeah, the
Those-
strawberry bonbons.
That's
Now,
the
how
good thing about a tower. There's pieces you can pull off and
Yeah.
pieces you can throw in the garbage
Yeah.
or give to
can-
other people who like
or
licorice.
let somebody else who
Yes.
loves licorice enjoy it because it is
Exactly.
very polarizing. You either love it or you don't.
This is definitely a tower for me and Phil because he would be all over the licorice and I'd be all over the lemon Madeleine with
That
the
could
with
be your
the
anniversary.
the candied lemon Madeleine were
Yeah.
just outstanding. So
They were
beautiful.
beautiful.
just seemed to
Yeah.
be the perfect. I mean, they cracked it, but it seemed to be that perfect thickness,
Mhm.
just enough to get the crack and not so much that it's taken out your teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And
Yeah.
perfectly humped as well.
Yeah.
So her madeleines were really, really beautifully baked. Now, one of the things I don't know, did she have any filling in her madeleines or were they just like a baked madeleine and then all of the extra flavor was like on the decor of them? Because she had like the little strawberry, almost like a gummy marshmallowy thing on top of the strawberry one. And then she did the beautiful like candy finish on the lemon ones. And she almost looked like she had, it was like a half sour almost. It looked like, do you know what I mean? Or it was sugared on half of it on the
Mhm.
lemon ones, or did I see that incorrectly? I don't remember.
Like a drizzle.
Yeah, no, she had like almost, well, she had the clear finish on the lemon,
Mm-hmm.
right? But it
Mhm.
looked like she had done like a sort of a half of it, not full half, but it was sort of angled half that
Yeah.
looked either like it was like a sour
Sour
or
sugar, are you
sugared
talking about?
or sugared. Yeah. So there was just two-tone of the candy on top.
Mm.
Oh, sorry,
It's a
I
nice
don't remember
detail
seeing it.
anyway.
Yeah,
So
I don't remember
I
seeing
mean,
it.
I'm not surprised.
I
that they
don't
were-
remember her having a filling.
filling. No,
Mm.
I think
But-
she's the only one who didn't have a filling.
Yeah, which makes me kind of. I wonder if she's supposed to. Anyway, I don't
Probably
remember.
not, because I'm sure she would have understood, like if the brief didn't say that you didn't need one.
Mhm. It probably said that you have to either coat it or something
Coat it
or fill it. or
Yeah.
something.
Or
It
maybe
had
there was a filling and we didn't know about it.
yeah. Or
That's
I don't
possible
think it
too.
can be just a straight up Madeleine, right? That you would get.
Yeah. Yeah.
So great
She'll
looking,
tell us.
whimsical, so Joe.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Playful but serious.
Yep. Strawberry bonbon, good combo. Swiss roll, perfectly baked in great balance.
Mhm.
Strawberry lemon is mouth is singing
Mouth
heavenly.
is singing. I have that circled. And
Yep.
Kyla, I thought she was going to break down with like she was on the verge of tears of joy.
Yeah, I
That
love that.
face, I've talked about that face before that she gets, where everything lights up, her eyes,
Yeah.
the dimples, everything happens, and it's quite often with lemon.
Yeah,
But she was like sent to another place while she was eating that.
yeah,
That's so beautiful to
Sure
watch.
was.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, to know that you're responsible for that must be quite a feeling.
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow. I love it. Ah, continue. Keep talking, guys.
All right.
I have no notes.
Next, next is and lastly, but not
Not leastly.
leastly, is Ryan's garden tree party.
Mm,
No,
yeah.
right, garden
Garden.
party tree.
yeah.
So the description was orange blossom madeleines with white peach, is it?
Yeah.
And then chocolate raspberry madeleine, and then the raspberry tart with was it a peach jelly?
I'm not sure.
Or
Yeah,
it's-
that
they said
looked like
peach
it.
compote.
That was
Yeah.
cut, but there were that piece that was cut and draped over top
Yeah,
of
like
the
a little
tart.
flower.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like gelatin. Yeah.
It must have been a gelée.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that looked so pretty. I loved the
Mhm.
way that looked.
Hmm.
Nice
Yeah.
draping.
Well, Ryan's done such a beautiful job throughout the whole season with his floral work. Like I think he really loved, that's kind of his signature style, I think.
Yeah.
He really enjoys, like, they must have a beautiful garden that Krista tends to. And so he's probably drawing on so much inspiration from that because he does a lot with the floral candies. And he's
Sure.
done that basically week after week after week.
Yeah, you're
And he
right.
does such a beautiful job with it. So I can see why he continues to carry that theme through because he really does a gorgeous work. I'm stunned, really,
Yeah.
to have
Blown
that kind
away.
of, yeah, just that finesse and the detail and just that creativity to do that with the florals.
Well, and because he does so many different things as florals, he's not
Mhm.
just piping, buttercream flowers everywhere. He's doing all kinds of different things to make flowers.
Yeah, like that
Isomalt
isomalt, gorgeous
flower. That was
isomalt one he
gorgeous.
did.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Like a few
on
weeks
his
ago.
buns, he had flowers. Like, yeah,
Actually, I'm really curious how he did that because it was so beautiful.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
got to have had to have a mold, right?
we'll
We're
have to
talking
ask
to him
him.
tomorrow.
Yes, please
All right.
ask him if he had a mold because
Yeah.
that is gorgeous. When they flashed it on
Yeah.
his bio,
Yeah.
it looked to me it looked like oh gosh, not hyacinth, um,
Oh.
the big
Oh.
Yeah.
flower.
I know I'm not, it's not, we're
Anyway,
not getting it either.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
remember. We did this yesterday, Christina. We were both trying to remember a certain word and we're both just like,
it's
and
there.
my
It's there. I
husband's
see it.
looking at us
We
and
were
then he's like,
explaining it all.
sous
Like,
I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
sous
he's
vide,
like,
that's what
he was like, the sous vide.
Yeah. We were just sitting
After
there
we're
like,
like, like you put it in water, you gotta have airtight, I bought my son one for Christmas and then I've got it now. I stole it back from him and there's my husband. He's like, the sous vide.
I'm practically banging my head on the table trying to remember. And I'm like, yeah.
And poor Vincent's
You're
just
menopause,
searching
guys.
for hibiscus, aren't you, Vincent?
Hibiscus. There you go. There you go.
Did you look it up, Stephen, while we were like,
Oh, he just sat there knowing and waiting for all of us.
Struggling?
too funny, too funny.
Steven, I love you. You're so great.
Yes.
One of the things, though, that I'm curious about. So on the top presentation, he had like the little appetizer spoons with
Mhm.
something in there.
Mhm.
Yes.
What was
What
it?
was in them?
What was in there?
I have no idea
I'm yelling.
You'll
I
have
did
to
not.
wait until tomorrow.
I guess
Yeah,
we will
We
have
are
to.
definitely going to
because
It-
I on the illustration, it had mentioned that there was a peach compote. And I
Mhm.
don't know where that peach compote was, unless
I
that
think
was in
that
the
was in the
tart.
tart.
That was in the
Yeah.
That
tart.
makes sense that it would
Yeah.
be in the tart.
Okay.
Couldn't put that in the
The
spoons.
tart, and wasn't it Zoe he turned to and said, when I said I'm going to make tarts, why didn't you stop me?
But what?
Yeah, that
But
was great.
what was this?
Because
Why do I
peach,
have raspberry tart written down?
I think it was a peach raspberry tart.
Okay.
Maybe?
Well. Okay.
Yeah, a peach raspberry tart.
Okay.
Yes. But it was like the comment from Ryan is because I guess he had the conversation now, don't stop me from doing these tarts. Just don't tell me to stop. And then he's like, why did you tell me not to? Basically,
Why
you didn't tell me to stop, even though I told you not to. What were you thinking?
I'm glad he did them.
Yeah.
I'm really glad he did them. He had so many positive comments on
Yeah.
and the comments on the
The
chocolate
chocolate.
lens
Yes.
Yeah.
with that
Yes,
little
from
raspberry,
Kyla.
the freeze
No
dried.
doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, it all sounded really good. I mean, the orange blossom, no, don't you know how I feel about orange blossom. So I didn't like that. I was like, if it was orange and peach, I would want to try that.
But it was
Like,
orange blossom and peach. So do you
that's
think
not
it's
the
peach?
same.
Yeah, but it might
No,
like
don't say it might
tone
be the
down.
same.
No,
No,
because if you balance those
a
two
cherry
nicely,
blossom and a cherry do not taste the same. Same with oranges.
Orange blossom is delicious.
No, it's not. It tastes like suntan
It's
lotion.
acceptable.
It's
if you put
delicious.
too much in, if you have the perfect drops of orange blossom combined with another flavor that will complement all of the beauty of the orange blossom.
Mm-mm. You know how much, you know
my.
how many drops is the right number of drops? This many drops. 0 drops. Thank you.
I love orange blossoms.
Well, that's
I'm
okay.
an I'm an
I'm
advocate.
glad.
I'm an
Because that
advocate.
means
There's a
there's an
reason that you put it
audience.
on the shelf right beside the rose water.
Yes,
Yes,
You can
that's
and I
push it to
love
the
literally
rose
where
back.
water
mine
too.
is. I
I
have a
love rose
bottle of
water too.
orange blossom water and a bottle of rose water right beside each other, and then I never want to go in that drawer.
And you've only picked them up because you needed them for
For
the
recipes
technical
for
bake.
these, yes, yes,
Well,
exactly.
make Turkish delight.
Yeah, but
Mm.
okay.
Mm.
My
Yes.
son likes Big Turk, but I don't think he would like actual Turkish delight.
Turkish delight is delicious. Big Turk is not Turkish delight.
No,
Oh
two
my.
different things.
Oh, way,
Very,
way
very
different.
different.
Yes, they're way different things.
I'll
But
make a Big Turk, but
Yeah.
I won't. Yeah.
yeah,
Anyway,
the first time I had Turkish delight, it was just like, whoa, where has this been all my life?
Mhm.
So good. Anyway,
But anyway, Ryan did pull out everything. He did empty out that skill chest, as he
Mhm.
called it. And wow, did he ever, because he did have so many different elements on
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
I really love the creativity with doing like the little pipette
Mhm.
to inject that extra flavor, and it's fun and interactive for the judges too.
And then he can say if it didn't work properly, he can be like, "Well, you didn't fill it right." Not me. I did it exactly right.
yeah, that's it. That's a you thing, not a me thing.
Yeah,
That's on you.
exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
No, it was cute. I like it.
Yeah, but I think he had, effortless charm, Kyla called it, a little bit of sophistication on the garden party. And overall, he had, beautiful comments from everybody. There was only one little thing that was mentioned that one of his Madeleines just needed, the orange blossom peach ones needed an extra minute in the oven. Other than that, I think he nailed this bake. And that tart.
Lip smacking, finger licking.
Yes,
Yeah.
and we heard all of that
It was
too.
very
I
noisy
thought
in that finale party watch.
The mic on Bruno
Really?
is maybe a little loud. I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
Yeah. It's probably not going to pick that up because it does this noise canceling thing. But anyway. Yeah, it was a lot, Bruno, but we're glad that you enjoyed it that much.
We totally saw that you really loved it. We really did. And so that was fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was all really fun.
Great bakes from everybody.
Yeah.
So amazing.
What a finale.
And then the greatest part, which of course made both Vincent and I jealous again, where they all come outside and the garden party's going on and everyone's families are there. I know, but it's so nice for them to see and to see the families and to see the other bakers showing up. And it's always a beautiful sunny day on the finale,
Yeah, weird.
and unless it's nighttime and raining in season five.
And your husband's drunk on the TTC on the ride home.
Oh,
And,
what?
and he's too lazy to answer the phone when you're calling him from saying that you just want a cake plate. But that's okay.
No.
Oh,
Don't
Vincent. Oh,
No, he wasn't really super drunk. He was
just
Oh,
slightly
Phil.
buzzed.
Phil.
yeah. No, he went out for drinks. I told him, okay, it's a funny story.
He was
He's
celebrating.
gonna kill me. And
That's what
and
I'm worried
this is
about.
this is a message to my sister-in-law Angela, who actually listens to you guys like religiously.
Oh, thank you,
Uh,
Angela.
Oh, thanks, Angela.
Don't tell Phil this. I told this story, but I told him the night before. It's like, oh, stay close to home just in case you might get a phone call if they want me to call after the show.
Okay.
So of course they don't allow you to have phones, and me being me, we've been together almost 28 years, and do I know his cell phone number off the top of my head? No. Siri knows it very well, but I don't. Right? So when the finale happened, it was raining outside. We're standing outside doing our interview, and they said, "Oh, do you want to call Phil?" I said, "I would love to call Phil." And they said, "Okay, well, what's his number?" And it's like, I don't know. You wouldn't let me bring my phone here, so I have no idea. But you called him to book the bio stuff. You figure it out.
Call him.
So-
You have his number.
Yeah, they should have his number.
So they did have his number. They called him.
Yeah, because he's here in case of
Rang.
emergency.
Yes, and it rang and it rang and it rang, and then finally he picked up. Hello, and it's like, hey, what are you doing? Right? He's like, oh, I'm on the streetcar on the way home. I was just out with JP drinking, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, okay.
Oh boy.
Just like,
Oh boy.
so I just said, well, I won.
Oh, no wonder you're so jealous of seeing these reunion moments.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, that's my point. It
Yeah.
wasn't it wasn't about Phil or anything
Nothing
like that.
against Phil. He's
No,
just
no.
living his life,
No, he
right?
was just
While you're-
having yeah. But it was just it was a funny moment, it's a good story.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that's
I
true.
mean, definitely watching the Bakers have their family there, I was just like, a nice sunny
Yeah.
day,
Yeah.
right?
You're like,
Yeah.
pink.
But
Yeah.
you could feel the emotion for the people that were there, right? For
It's so beautiful. It's my favorite thing to see. That's
Mhm.
why it was and I'll always say that it was so gut-wrenching for me watching season 4 because it was so stark, right?
Mhm.
That was the first COVID one when they, when Rafikat won and the three of them were there, and then all of a sudden the other seven come running over in the darkness, and I I think we got lucky that it was raining, so we got to be inside the tent to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. That
Yeah.
But
those reunion
it
moments
warms my
are-
heart to see this a sunny day with everyone there, and
Yeah.
The way it should be.
yeah,
the way that
exactly.
it always was
Yeah.
on the British, and the way that it
No,
should be.
British seems like they invite the local town. I mean,
Yeah, they
there's-
do. They
I
have
think
a
they got a
full-on
Ferris wheel. It's a
garden
whole
party.
thing going on there.
It's a party.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
That's
yeah,
one
it
thing.
is.
Go ahead.
Oh no.
Oh,
No,
I'm
go
just
ahead.
bringing my other favorite show into it because I've been watching Survivor for, a zillion years. And
Oh my God.
my favorite was when they would have the families, they would bring the families. And those episodes, I would just
You
bawl my
ball.
face off because their families were there and they'd been away for them. And in those days, it was 39 days that they were, you know, exiled. And it's just like, oh my gosh. And they don't do it anymore. They don't bring the families back. And it just kills me. I'm like, when are we gonna get the family episodes? So I hope that for Survivor 50, which is the next one, they bring them back again. Anyway,
50.
They do
yeah.
2 seasons a year, right? I can tell by my daughter's age because the first one was the summer she was born.
Oh,
Oh wow.
And we watched it. We got hooked on it because what else are you gonna do? You got a newborn, and I think we watched the first 20. So for
Mm.
10
wow.
years, and then it was like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, we used to have
They
watch parties
revamped
for it
it.
too.
Yeah, they revamped it and it's better than ever. I mean, I still love it. I still love it
Hmm.
every week.
I think
Anyway,
the best one is still the very
Yes.
first one. That
Yeah.
was the best one.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
they only a
well,
couple of people figured out to have an alliance.
yeah,
When Richard wrestled a
Richard
shark.
Yes, Richard was
Richard
awesome.
ran
Walking around
Wrestled
around
a
naked,
shark
naked. Well,
naked.
because
walking
he
around
didn't have
naked
any
all the time.
pants on, Vincent.
Yeah.
So
The
you
whole
loved
time.
it.
Exactly.
I love that episode.
Richard was yeah.
And then there
Anyway,
was Cody. Anyway, but
not a survivor, not a survivor podcast. Although if you guys want to do a survivor recap podcast with me, we can do that in a different show. Anyway.
so
I will not be joining you.
the
I'm
winner.
not a huge fan.
That's okay. You can go sit and
All
drink
right.
blossom water.
So the winner is.
The winner is
BC!
Go!
BC wins again.
Very well
That
done.
Well deserved.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Absolutely well deserved.
Yeah.
So well deserved.
I
Yes.
think we all had her picked from day one, no?
I mean,
Close.
Early
yeah,
on,
we didn't.
yeah.
He was up there.
I
Was
mean, anything
definitely.
can happen on any given week,
Mhm.
Just
on
ask
any
Dom.
given bake, but she was about as consistent as you could have imagined
Yeah.
through the whole
Yes.
thing. There was
Absolutely.
never a week where she was in jeopardy.
Nope. Nope.
Yep.
She had it.
She was Star Baker twice.
Yeah. Everything she
Yeah.
made was
Well,
beautiful.
3 times because I
Oh,
sort of
yes.
count. Yeah,
You can count the last one, yes.
count the last
But
one, right,
but she was
Vincent?
solid. And arguably, I think she probably could have won two other Star Bakers along the way. Like it was between her and another baker, I think, on a couple of other weeks. So, but yeah. But just pure perfection,
Yeah.
Yeah.
class, pure elegance, pure
Yeah.
perfection.
And
Wow.
and just as as an aside, the three of them together, the chemistry,
Mhm.
the friendship, you could just tell they care about each other,
Oh
which
yeah.
is really, really nice.
Yeah.
And the banter back and forth, it brings me back
Yeah.
to
And I think the whole crew was like that too, because we were able to see the interaction between Jen and Dan and Joe yesterday at the watch party. And their bond is so incredibly tight between all three of them. Like Jen's bond with Dan, Dan's bond with, Joe, like all of them. It's just so beautiful and special, and you can see that pure love between all of them.
Yeah.
And it started early on, right? Because they all connected on the flight over.
Yes. Did you hear that on Jen's
No.
episode? Yeah. You have to listen to Jen's episode.
You have to listen to
Yeah.
Jen's episode. What's wrong with you guys? We released that
Mhm.
last week.
I didn't even know that happened.
I worked.
That was
I
on
worked.
Thursday. It was on Thursday, so it's not that long ago. Yeah, we did Margaret.
I think we need to rethink our guest co-hosts for next year.
Okay.
Just kidding.
We released a Margaret episode and a Jen episode.
A Margaret episode.
Margaret.
My goodness, people, pay attention. There's no time because we have like our advertisement for the scrap recap, and then the next day is like, here's our advertisement for Margaret, and then the next day is like, here's our advertisement for Jen.
Yeah. So
Anyway.
actually, we're tomorrow we are going to be chatting with Joe and Ryan from the finale as well. So we are super, super excited.
Separate interviews or the same interview?
Same interview
together.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, twofer.
Yeah.
Give her a twofer.
We're gonna give her with a twofer.
We're gonna give her with a twofer.
Let's go. And how honored were we that we were able to be there with Joe the moment that everybody found out. We could chat with her kids, her girls, like her older two, who said it was the hardest secret to keep. Do you know that her little ones, JJ and Margot, who are 6 and 7,
Yeah, JJ actually just turned
had
6
a
on
birthday.
Friday.
Happy birthday, JJ.
So he was 5.
5. They knew and kept the secret this whole entire time, which is so
That's
impressive.
impressive.
Yeah.
Very impressive. Yeah.
Super, super impressive.
So
and they were just the sweetest family.
Yeah.
Lovely. Flo is lovely. Wow. Reminds me a lot of Loic, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of does.
Yes.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
what a gorgeous family, beautiful friends,
Yes.
family that were there. One of Joe's best friends that she grew up with, or I don't know if she grew up with them, but they've known
Yeah.
each other for a long time. She lives in Dubai, flew in to surprise Joe.
Oh, I saw
Right
that
Wow.
before
on her
we came
story
in.
today. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So she was crying when we came
amazing.
in.
Yeah,
She's like, sorry, I just have to recover. It's like, what just happened? But yeah, so wonderful.
yeah.
Such an amazing group of people rallying around and supporting her and Jen and Dan. They
Yeah.
both had people there, so we got to meet a lot of amazing people. And yeah, I feel really blessed and honored to have been included in the invitations and to go there with you, Christina, was so much
Yeah.
fun.
It was so wonderful. What a
Yeah.
great experience.
My feet still
Forever
hurt. I'm
grateful.
still very tired, but
Mhm.
worth it. Worth every second and all the travel time because yeah, it was great. Great
Yeah,
to be
that must have been a hell of a party.
For sure.
there.
But
Yeah,
but
We
all
gotta
good.
get invitations to a party next year. I mean,
I'm
Right?
sure you will.
I'm sure you will. So, but you put it out there now. You're manifesting it now.
either
Right?
that or we'll just have to come for
We
the
just have to go.
open auditions in Vancouver.
Yes,
I
do
might not
that.
be able to be there. We'll have to see. It depends on when they have it because I'm away from the 15th to the 25th of January. So
It's right in that sweet spot.
Yeah.
last year it was on the 29th, I think. 28th.
Oh, you checked it? Okay.
We checked it together this
Okay,
morning.
the year
I
before
know
was
I
like the
asked
middle
you
of
to check
February.
it and then I tuned out.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'll be there if I can. That's for sure. If you guys are there, then I'm not flying home from Mexico. I'm sorry. I
I'll
will
be
be.
there though.
Yeah, but Christina will be there. Yeah.
Is that I know it's not as exciting as Lisa being there. I
Don't
get it. I
Completely.
get
don't
it.
say that.
Crazy.
But I
Yeah,
haven't
thank
met
you.
you yet. I have not met you in real life yet. So
Maybe that'll be part of my beginning of retirement phases. I want to go to all 4 open casting calls
yes,
Oh,
next year.
Jesus.
I think you should do that. That sounds fun.
Get in
totally.
my car and off I go. I don't know if there's enough time between East Coast, West Coast, though. That might be a problem.
Oh, well, they do sell plane tickets.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's expensive to fly within Canada.
But maybe you could actually do
I'm going to be on
fly
fixed
to
income,
Vancouver because they usually start in Vancouver and then don't they work their way
East.
east? So you can start in Vancouver and then do like a flight back home as long as you don't double back.
Then
The
just
only one that might
ask,
be
just ask the casting people if you can tag along with them.
yeah.
There you go.
Carry their luggage.
Yeah, right? Be their bellhop.
Grace, if you're listening,
Grace. She won't
I will-
be.
You know Mark doesn't listen
How do you know Mark doesn't listen?
because he told me when at the audition last year.
Hi, nice
I
to
listen to
see
you.
you again. I don't listen to
No,
your
because
podcast.
it's like no, and how he explained it, I don't think it's because, it's us. I think for him, he's too close to it. He says
Yeah.
it's his baby.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
and he said it would be really hard to hear people speaking about his baby.
Yeah,
Is how
you'd
we-
be
how
a little
we-
bit defensive.
you don't want to
yeah.
hear you got an ugly baby. That's for
Exactly, right? And I
Gosh.
told him, I reassured him that
Your
you know,
baby's not
generally,
ugly.
we're pretty complimentary about
Yeah.
everything.
Well, not everything.
Sometimes they spit up.
But we
Wait.
still love them.
Yeah, they're still cute and adorable.
Well, we love our own babies. Do we really love other people's babies? I think we don't.
Yes.
I do.
You
I
do.
love
Oh.
babies.
Yeah, but that's your job.
That's your
Yeah,
job.
that's your
You
job.
get paid to love
You
other
have
people's
to.
babies.
Okay, but that doesn't equate to loving the Great Canadian Baking Show.
Right.
That's
Well,
not what I
right.
get
If
paid
we're
to do.
making the baking show a baby, this is how it has to be.
Yeah.
I
But I did-
love the Great Canadian Baking Show and Mark
But what about the Great
and
Canadian
Meredith
Baby Show?
and Grace and
The
We
Great
got
Canadian
something.
Baby
The Great Canadian Baby
Show.
Show.
Oh,
And then it's competition who has and as it
Who
goes on
has
for
the
8 weeks,
best
which baby
looking
turns out
baby?
the ugliest. Yeah, the ugliest baby goes out first.
I like it.
that is
There, I knew
Horrible.
Vincent would be on board.
don't put that out there. No.
This is just a
I
note
would
to
never.
all
right.
expecting parents. I want to tell you right now, just that this is a PSA. When your baby is born, do not take a picture. Give that kid at least 24 hours to Okay,
ripen.
because they are hideous aliens when they're born.
Unless
For
Just
their
to be
heads to
clear,
go like
right?
But
to
if
go like
they're
this.
C-section babies are
C-section babies are
beautiful.
not always.
A lot of the
Can we at least
C-section
wipe
They
off the
have
gun?
round heads.
gorgeous.
They have
Gorgeous
round heads.
babies.
Yes.
And even I mean, come on.
Hey, if you have a fast delivery, you can have a baby that doesn't have a cone head. Yeah. But a cone head isn't necessarily the only thing that makes for a less than stellar
No, it's
looking
all
child.
squished and
Yeah.
twisted. and-
Oh my goodness, when Selah was born, I was apologizing to everybody. Like she's kind of funny looking. Well, her ear was like up like this and it stuck that way because she had her hand like this the whole time she was in the womb in the later stages. And her nose was like this. And she had like a really red face and really black hair. You guys have seen pictures of
It
Selah,
takes a
right?
while for it.
She
Everything's got
does
to
not
pop
look
out
like
once it gets out into the air. And
Yeah, didn't take very long.
I have a picture because I've been cleaning up my office at the office, and my first cousin's son, and he took two pictures when he was born. One of them like fresh, and the other one a minute later, but with a banana laying beside it to give you an idea of perspective of how big the kid was. And I have the close-up face picture of this baby like the second after they wiped all the gunk off. It is like it's hideous. He's 19 now. This picture's been stuck to my desk for 19 years. And I sent the picture to my cousin and I said, this is always the reminder. Don't you can take the picture, but maybe you don't circulate the picture.
Don't
Yeah,
put it on
maybe
the
it's-
baby announcement.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Aw.
This is just-
Anyway,
But
Yeah.
it's that's a
Segue to
totally
really
So
different
Mark,
show.
you should listen to the show. We love your baby, even if it's ugly.
But
very
it's
much so.
not.
But it's
It's
not. The
not
Great
ugly.
Canadian
the most
Baking Show is not an ugly,
beautiful,
hideous child.
Adorable
Yeah.
baby.
It could
Yeah.
use some improvements. Kidding,
We
kidding.
are thoroughly entertained by your baby, Mark.
Ourselves.
Yes, we are. But I did try to encourage him to watch an episode or two
Yeah.
because he might enjoy it. And
Yeah.
and it's not all about, and that's the other thing. It's not all about just doing the recaps on Great Canadian Baking Show.
No.
We actually have fabulous conversations with all sorts of talented bakers from like around the world.
All over the world.
And yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of
So-
which, it would be very, for those of you who do listen or watch and like our podcast, whether it's a recap with these fabulous baker boys or whether it's one of our regular interviews, we could really use some reviews, whether it's on one of the streaming services that you listen to us on or on YouTube. That would just really help kind of get the word out there a little bit. We do have 5-star reviews on Amazon Music and Spotify, but I'm one of them, and we only
Don't say that.
we
don't need to
only
say
have
that.
a handful, not on Amazon Music. I'm not on Amazon Music.
Yeah.
But we only have a few people who have actually taken the time to give us a review and share the episode
Yes.
and tell us what you want to see, because we want to take everybody's ideas and thoughts and desires into consideration. So feedback, please, everybody, give us that
Feedback would be
feedback.
awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
and
love
if
it when
there's
it's in person, but also give it to us through the socials.
Yeah. And if there's somebody you would love to see on our Baking Scraps podcast, let us know. Give us some ideas of what you'd like to see or topics of what you'd like us to cover as well. We're open.
Yes. Yeah. We're working on revamping a few things. At least I am. I'll let you know.
We got to talk. No. What?
Well-
We're revamping?
Yeah. We're going to be a baby podcast now instead of a baking podcast.
Alrighty.
The side of
So-
Survivor. Anyway.
Anyhow, but unfortunately, our party has come to an end with our fabulous Baker boys for this season. We hope that you're still having some fun and that you would maybe consider joining us again for next season,
Mhm.
season 10.
Of
That would be
course,
great. Oh,
season
we've got a
10.
nod from Vincent.
And from
and it-
Steven.
Yeah, it's
They're
10.
small,
It's both
but
of my
we'll take-
it's all my fingers.
Okay,
Both my
awesome.
fingers. Yes.
So, because this has been so fun as always, connecting with the two of you, your perspective, your thoughts, your it's just really cool to hang out with you guys week after week during when the show's on.
Yeah.
and have your insights. And I
Yeah.
think they're very valuable, and it's kind of cool to hear sort of that behind the scenes that obviously Lisa and I, neither of us have that.
Yet.
And yet.
Yet.
So, but it's cool doing this with you, and I think it's so much fun for us. So
Thank you. It's a ton of fun for us. We have a ball.
cool.
Good. I'm
It's,
so glad. You're
it's
not just
gonna be a bumpy ride.
It's a roller coaster, I think.
It's a roller coaster. All the fun. Okay.
Well, now comes the big stop and the slow start, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Got to move into the next phase of our lives, just like these bakers are moving into this end of this strange ride and the beginning of the next part. So, yeah.
It's going to be the most fun for the finalists right now. This next few months is just going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
And if you were anything like me, it's going to be like a week's worth of answering emails, texts, and messages on Facebook, Instagram, and everywhere else.
Yeah.
It's nuts. It's crazy.
Wonderful.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
And I'm not even as popular as these people. It's like-
Okay.
I couldn't get through it if I had that many messages. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you again for joining us for this entire recap season. We appreciate you both so much. We love you, and we cannot wait to do this again next season. So keep in touch, though.
Of course.
Thanks for having us on.
Oh,
Yeah,
of
thank
course.
you.
Of course.
And who knows,
Thank
maybe
you,
we'll
everybody.
see you in Vancouver.
That would be
Yay.
amazing.
Be very
So
happy
cool.
for that.
I
Yes.
need a little bit more lead time though, Steve.
Yeah, not just a no
Well, if
spur
we're
of the
driving,
moment.
you'll be given plenty of notice. So,
Yes.
and the only way to go there is through the Sioux. So Ryan,
Ryan,
They're on their way.
maybe he'll make you the what was it called? The bread,
The
Oh,
boat.
yeah.
the bowl.
Yes, we'll
What
need
the-
the
Bosje
Hochenlochiden
Bollen
Yeah.
fly.
fly. That would be great.
with the chicken livers, as we say in
Bring
Yiddish,
some.
Haktalebe.
Bring some for me. All right,
Exactly.
everybody. Thank you
All
once
right.
again. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, and happy baking.
Happy
Happy
baking.
baking.
Happy baking.